Hey everybody, I'm going to walk you through how to construct your stained glass lantern panel. Before you can start construction, you should have completed your mock-up or practice design on the coordinate plane. Here's my example. Be sure to not change color because of that X or Y axis. It tripped me up, you can see here a couple times, so be careful. Once you have everything plotted and you found the equations and you've colored it in using a color relationship, you are ready to begin your panel construction. So what I have here is my design. I'm going to keep this to the side, and then I also have a piece of black cardstock. All these items are up on the iPad cart or Chromebook cart. Before we begin putting our lines on, we need to create our 1/2 inch border. So to do that, I'm going to use what's called tick marks, which are small little lines that we are going to connect, almost like connect the dots, to create a full border all the way around. You will be using a pencil, but for the video, I am going to use a paint marker, a silver paint marker. So I'm going to take my ruler, line the short edge up with the edge of the paper at the bottom. Actually, let's start in the middle. So I'm going to start in the middle. All right, so this is exactly 8.5. So I'm going to go from the short edge at 0, and I'm going to move my marker over 1/2 inch. Put a little tick mark. I'm also going to go from the other side, since we have this nice and straight, line it up this way because we know then our ruler will be straight all the way across. So from 8.5, I'm going to go in 1/2 inch to 8 inches and make 2 tick marks. So there are my first 2. I'm going to do this on the bottom. And then I'm actually going to flip my paper over to do the top. If you're confused about any of this measurement or using the ruler, be sure to ask Miss Bradshaw or myself. Tick mark, tick mark. So we have the taller sides. Now we're gonna get these shorter sides also with tick marks, okay? I know you can't see the full piece of paper, but I'm lining it up the same way, and I'm doing 1/2 inch tick marks. This should be exactly 11 on this right side. So you go to 10.5. Just gonna once again do middle, bottom, and top. Once again, I flip my paper. Ten and a half, 1/2 inch. So now I have all my tick marks, and I am ready to connect them. Okay. So I'm just gonna line up my 3 tick marks. I'm gonna put a good amount of pressure on my ruler, and I am going to just drag my marker with that really annoying noise all the way across all 3 tick marks. I'm gonna go ahead and do this at the top. One of these looks off. This one looks a little off. So I'm gonna make sure the other 2 that look the same, I just follow those. So I'm having you do this in pencil. So if you make any mess ups, it will be all right. But this is actually going to end up being the back of our panel. Try to stop before the edge of the paper. Use your other tick marks as guide points so that you don't have any extra lines to confuse yourself by. I'm gonna match up these all these corners. All right, so now I have my border.